Hello, hello, hello again. This is the 37th day of not dying in hardcore. I like the number 37. It's one of my favorites. When I need to pick a random number, it's the one I default to most of the time. Anyways, today we have big plans. Big plans. I want to make at least a creeper farm, probably a sheep or a wool farm as well, and or a sugarcane farm. Not entirely sure which one I'll get to, but the creeper farm. We need to get some of this. And not entirely sure which block I want to build it out of. Probably just whatever we have the most of. I don't know if we have enough cobblestone. It'll probably end up being a collage of a bunch of different types of stone. I know I'll be building the trapdoors out of birch, because I don't need all of the emeralds that I'm getting from trading with the Fletcher for it. Where is a good spot for this? Let's put it... I think we can... great. There we go. Let's put it here. That'll work, I think. Alright, now how do we count out 100 blocks? I know that's 60. Obviously, that's 64. If we added 32 to 64, that's 96. So we need 97, 98, 99, 100. Yes. 1, 2, 3. I can no longer see the world. Does it really need to be 100 blocks up? It'll fall down eventually. Why does it need to be so tall? But that looks weird. Alrighty. There we go. And when I'm walking, I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more. Da 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 da. Anyways, we've got the blocks, we've got the trapdoors. All we have to do is build it. Let's do this. So the design I'm using is a very simple one. It's one you've seen before. You make 4 sections and use trapdoors to make sure only creepers spawn, sticking them on top because creepers are shorter, sticking them on bottom to prevent spiders from spawning. It's nothing special, and I don't actually know where I got it or who made it. I've run out of trapdoors. I still have some cobblestone. I could put the lid on, but I don't have enough of that either, actually. What is that? Is that the campfires in my house? Are they actually rendering in? That is so weird. Okay, so I need to grab more wood for trapdoors, more cobblestone. I'd like to get some obsidian. I don't need that right away, though. And, yes, I also need iron. There we go. Throw that stuff in there. Oh, we have some extra trapdoors. Should I take the spruce wood or go and chop down a whole bunch of the other stuff? I'm gonna take this. I don't know how far that will get us. But, well, actually, we can find out. We'll grab that as well, just in case. And then we need a couple hoppers. That's that. I'm gonna just yoink a bunch of tuff in case we run out of cobblestone. Okay. Let's get back to this. Alright. Let's do this. And there it is. Let's try to find our way down now. Ah, there we are. Being so absolutely dark, let's hurry back inside. And then put the finishing touches on in the morning. Alright. Now, I ended up with a lot more extra trapdoors than I anticipated. But the top is all sealed in. I'm gonna put the trapdoors somewhere. Like there. That is all the cobblestone that survived. We've got to put the chest... Oh, and we need a flint and steel. The other thing that we need is... We're also going to get some obsidian. That one will be a minute. All the way up. Fine. Hello. That does what we want it to, then. Okay, how do we... Hang on a second. Here we go. There we go. Do that. There we go. Wait a second. This isn't going to work the way I want it to. There we go. Already getting good rates. Alright. There we go. Whoops. That's okay. Okay. The creeper farm is operational. Now we have to do the other thing that I wanted, which is I wanted to connect it with a nether portal. Okay. So, in order to connect it up, we need another portal. Okay, how much obsidian do we have? It's not in there. 7 pieces of obsidian. Let's just run down and get the lava we need. Or the obsidian. Which we can get right here, no problemo. We have 7 pieces. We need 2 portals, so we need to get like 21 more. Well, technically you can make a portal with 10. I want at least 1 to be a full portal, so we need 14 for 1 portal. But the one in the nether I can get away with. Doesn't need to be pretty, aesthetic-wise. So we'll get 24 pieces of obsidian. 24. You know, it sure is a good thing that altitude sickness isn't a thing in Minecraft. So I'm going from negative 50 all the way up to, what, 164? Right. That happened. I think what I'm going to do, instead of trying to water bucket up that, I'm going to break all of that, gather up the blocks, and then I'll just pillar up. I gotta make sure we have all of them. Alright, made it up to the top. Now... No, not again. I'm gonna go to bed. Let's try this again. Ah, no, it's a baby drowned. There we go. Okay, we're up here. Let's do this again. There we go. Okay. Let's light this and then see what the nether coordinates are. Facing west, the left corner is 30 by 29. And it's 163 blocks in the air. Okay. Now, what was that again? Let's see. Now, facing west, 30 by 29. Oop. It is, however, significantly lower. I guess we'll see if this works. It should work. It works! Yes! Now, just to make sure that we don't go into it from the wrong way and walk off the edge. Okay. Now we can take down the gravel pillar for good, along with the water. There we go. Sit here and stare at it until all the water comes down. Huh. Okay. And then let all of that fall. And all we're left with is a giant creeper farm floating somewhere in the air. Out of sight, out of mind. Alright, let's go see how long that is on the video. Well, building that farm took a little while, and yet with the time lapse, we only have like 17 minutes of video so far. So, what if we went to the nether and did some stuff? Let's take flint and steel. And let's go blow some stuff up. We made a whole creeper farm so we can get all the gunpowder we want. Let's use it. Here we are at the portal. Once I go through the portal, I'm not going to make any more cuts. Just because blowing things up in the nether is inherently dangerous. So, here we are. I did blow up some stuff before. There was, though... Oh, I totally forgot to grab my gold boots. That's okay. I did go previously and blow some stuff up. That's what this all is. That was the video that I accidentally deleted in its entirety. At least I think it was that one. Okay. Yeah, I remember editing the entire thing. I remember editing how much fun it was to mine all the way through this. And then I went and was a stupid and deleted the entire thing. Anyways, one. I think that's the scientifically proven most effective distance. Or something. Now, I'm not as familiar with what it takes to blow up TNT. So... light this and run? Yep. Yeah! Oops. No debris yet. You know, TNT is a lot less fiery than the beds are. wish I had a flame aspect bow for this. Oh. How am I gonna get down? Why? Oh. Different game. Explosions. Ah! Okay, there we go. There's some gold that survived the blast. Let me grab that real quick. No guarantee this won't fall into the lava there. Okay. Ah, yes. Wow. Nothing. Ow. There sure is a lot of lava. And, okay, there is no chance of me blocking that off. And not one debris anywhere. Enderman? Okay. Well, we're out of TNT, but... Oh, come on. Aw, we ran into gravel. It's so much fun. I did find debris like this. I'm gonna... Nope. Yes, go around. Walking back is not going to be fun. Even if I do find debris, my inventory's full. Yep. Wow, all that for nothing. It's okay. The important part was blowing things up. Okay, this way. And then... yeah, over and down and... all the way this way. Run, run, run! Here we go. Do certain biomes in the nether have a higher chance of generating debris? Or is it a flat rate across the whole thing? Alright. And just like that, we went and blew stuff up in the nether and came out alive. Farewell for now.